Hello, welcome to the Riverside Brookfield Educational Foundation Spotlight Series. I'm Patty Sarkady, and today I have grant recipient Valerie Spevacek, and she's going to talk to us about your French trip this summer.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us everything. We want to hear it all.
We had a trip to France that was a little less than 2 weeks. We started off in Paris, and we saw some of the sights around there. And then at some point we went up to Normandy and Brittany for a little bit. We saw the D-Day beaches there and some other things. And then at some point we went down towards Nice. On the trip we saw a lot of castles. We went to Versailles, and we went to some other lesser-known ones. We got to experience French culture a lot and be immersed in the culture that we wouldn't be able to be immersed in the classroom.
And how do you feel that has prepared you for this school year?
In France, I got to listen to the French people talk in their native language, which is different than listening to your peers trying to learn the language. So it helps me with my listening and my pronunciation a bit and how things flow together in the language.
What were your top 3 of all time while you were there? Like if someone were to ask you, as I am right now, what were your top 3 takeaways from the trip? What would you say?
That even though France is a different country, it's not super different from the US, but there are still a lot of key differences that to someone being there would be kind of culture shock. There's little things are different. In France, a lot of the shops close at 5. So on Friday nights, it's time with people and not you don't go out to shopping.
And what about your food? Did you taste a lot of different types of cuisine?
Yeah, they eat a lot of ham and cheese. So that was the main portion of a lot of our meals. We had galettes, which are crepes, but more savory. We had this soup type thing, or stew. And there was a pizza type dish that one restaurant served that was the specialty of that area. And that was really good.
Did you have anyone guiding you through it, or Madame Forberg was on her own with Mr. Tinoco, or did you have people at the museums?
We had a guide with us the whole time, and then at certain places we had another guide. We had someone lead us through Versailles and tell us stories about the history. And then we had our tour guide with us the whole time, telling us about different places and having us do activities in certain towns.
And what was your one takeaway from Versailles?
The French really like to go all out in their design. There was a lot of thought put into the design of Versailles, because it's a big circle, and then there's for the people that are visiting, and on the inside there's the rooms for everyone else in the castle. There was just a lot of forethought put into the architecture and how they laid out the whole castle.
Well, we're so happy, Valerie, that you were able to have the opportunity to take part in this grant. We at the Riverside Brookfield Educational Foundation, we are very fortunate to have members, community members, faculty, staff, administration, students participate to make our telethon such a success. And with those grant funds that we receive, we're able to provide opportunities like Valerie experienced here. So thank you, Valerie, for being here, and thank you at home for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.